I'm sitting back thinking like, damn, like people don't talk about enough how you gotta be a villain in certain people's stories. Like, do we not all got the time? You know what I'm saying? When you're a villain in somebody's story. Shit, cause I got time or times, you know what I'm saying? But I see those times as me being a villain. It's not even like me telling myself, oh, I'm gonna be a villain. You know what I'm saying? It just shit just happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all ever meet me, you know, IRL, I'm the most genuine, nicest soul. Like on some real shit. You know, you talk to me, you're gonna be feeling like you fucking heard fully, like deep down. And I'm not gonna be, you know, like I'm also gonna be talking and shit. You're gonna be like, yo, damn, like this is past some surface level conversation. That's the type of nigga I am. But it's like, I can see how, like, you know, certain people will probably look at me, you know, as like a villain or some shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, you know, like certain shit really just gotta happen, unfortunately. And like, if I was ever, you know, a villain in anybody's story, if you showed me you was I don't know, just somebody that just wasn't aligned, I don't know how to explain it, like, you know, y'all have that feeling when somebody just on some other shit. And I can sense that shit quick. If you're on some other shit, you can get the fuck away from me. I'm not wasting no time with you in my life. You know what I'm saying? But like, when I'm in somebody's life, like I'm never like with none of that, like that bullshit, like malicious intent, like all negative shit. Like life's too short for me to be negative, you know, trying to fuck up people's lives and shit. But like, if I really could live like a perfect life, I could. But shit, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't ever regret what I do. Cause I always know the reason what I do. Everything what I do, there's always a reason. I always got some reason, good ass meaning behind everything I do. Not everybody can say this shit. But me, I definitely be knowing like, you know, I be all my shit's calculated. Like a lot of the shit I do, the shit's calculated. You know what I'm saying? But like when I lost my train of thought. But what I mean by calculated is like I'm a type of guy where I look towards the future as well. Like, obviously, I know to be present. I'm always present. But when it comes to certain shit, certain decisions I gotta make, I have to look towards the future if something's gonna be sustainable in my life. And fuck am I gonna keep something that's not sustainable in my life? If y'all do that, that's tough. Because that shit's gonna drag you down. But me, I'm really not that type of nigga. Like, if I see, you know, some bullshit, this not working, I'm just gonna just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it's just like, damn, like, people just don't see shit like that. Like me, I'm a nigga where I rather like keep it a buck with you, like, you know, cut to the chase. Like if you doing some bullshit, I'm gonna tell you doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that shit shouldn't make me like a villain. You know, me, if I step away out of somebody's life, that shit's really just like we just really not aligned. What are we really doing? I'm not the type of nigga to waste your time. Why are we trying to waste time? Like, and that was something that was hard for me to understand now, for real. You know, like, me now, I definitely wasn't how I was even a year ago. Like, it definitely took a lot of trials and errors to get where I'm at now, but it's just like, I could totally see, like, you know, a lot of people, like, when you do, you know, certain shit, a motherfucker will just still look at you as, like, you're the same version of wherever they met you at. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that's tough. Because that's just very surface level. Everybody evolves. That's the thing. No matter how we see the shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be the same you was yesterday. You're just not. Even if you see it like that. If you think you're the same, you gotta look within because you're not. But it's just like, if you got to be a villain in somebody's story, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't give a fuck. When you don't give a fuck, you get peace. I really see this shit now. At first, like, I never really understood this shit. Straight up, though, you know what I'm saying? Keep going. Don't ever stop going. Keep going. Keep going. nonstop. Only you got yourself on some real shit. In this world, only you got you. Nobody else got you more than yourself. Always keep your head up high. Nobody else gonna always keep it up for you 24/7. Nobody. Nobody. You gotta go get what you want. Nobody finna get it for you. Not your dad, not your mom, not your siblings, not your friends. It's gonna have to be you. Simple. So if you gotta do some shit, be a villain or whatever, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe it doesn't always gotta be a villain in every story, but honestly, people just make it. There's always a villain in every story, you know. But hey, just yeah.